Hey friends, happy Friday morning. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful day, but if you are going out today, grab a coat. It definitely got colder. Hey guys, I just want to share something that was on my heart this morning. In Bible study, I was in Hebrews 2 in verse 1, and I really was concentrating on this verse this morning because I think it's very timely and it's very, very important. You know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to look around and see that our world, not just the United States, our whole world is in a state of chaos. I mean, if it were like the ocean, it would be just the waves would be crashing against the shore. It's very tumultuous right now, and it's very, very important that we as Christians, that we are anchored in the truth, so we don't drift away and get caught up in all of this, right? And that's what the writer of Hebrews was saying in verse 1. He said, we must pay the most careful attention, therefore, to what we have heard, so that we do not drift away. And what they had heard in chapter 1, I highly suggest you go read that Jesus was superior to all, that he was the exact representation of God. Jesus was God, and they needed to remember this so they didn't drift away. So that drifting away, it's not something that happens overnight, right? It's when you put down your anchor and little by little the waves crash a little bit more, and you don't make sure that the anchor is secure, and eventually it comes out and you drift away, right? And that's why we have to be anchored in the Word every single day. Not only anchored, we have to be ruddered, which means that we stand firm on the truth. We are anchored in the truth, and we allow that truth to guide us, to be our rudder. And guys, in the New King James Version, I love this one too. It said, therefore we must give the most earnest heed to the things we have heard, lest we drift away. Let me remind you guys, this drifting away, once again, it's a slow fade. It's compromising a little bit here, missing Bible study, listening, not testing the spirits to see if they're truly of God, and being lulled away by false teachings. We have to give careful consideration, careful attention. This means work. You know, I'm out here today. I work late two nights a week, so I can take part of the day off, so I can train for my next 100. That's careful attention. I pay careful attention to what I must do so I can stay on track, so I can reach the finish line. You know, it's the same thing. But Larry and I, to kind of drive this home, we were at a banquet last night, and we were talking about today's run. I said, gosh, I got to get home and get into bed because I have to get up and run 20 miles. And one of the girls said, oh, really? Well, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? And I said, I don't know. It doesn't matter because I'm going to run anyway. And this has to be the same attitude that we have, that no matter what comes against us, no matter what trials, what tribulations, what consequences we encounter for standing firm on the truth, we have to stand on the truth, and we have to know it. We have to be anchored in the Word so that we can be directed by the Word. So guys, I hope that blesses somebody. I've got quite a bit of time out here, but it is going to be a great day. And I'm so thankful that the Lord has given me just the air in my lungs and the strength in the body to do this. To Him be all the glory. Have a most blessed Friday.